guys, how's it going? It's me again, Sydney, the girl that did the unboxing video for the LG Chocolate Touch. I've gotten a chance to use the phone for about a week and a half now, and so I'm going to give you guys my opinion on it, basically go over it again and just tell you guys what I think as far as how is it as a phone, as far as texting, web browsing, things like that. First of all, I did read some of you guys' comments on the other video, and yes, I admit I do kind of have long nails, but I will keep them somewhat trimmed if it really means that much to you. I would like to, however, mourn the loss of my thumbnail. It just broke, yeah. I think it was all of the criticism he was getting from you guys. He's just like, he was sick of it. He's like, you know what, I don't have to listen to this, so he just packed his bags and left. So, thanks a lot, guys. Anyway, so we're gonna get to the review. So let's get to it. Hope you guys are excited. So right off the bat, there's a couple of things I like about the phone. There's a couple of things I don't like about the phone. There's a couple of things that I really don't like about the phone. And I have a tendency to ramble, so I'm gonna try to make this as organized and brief as possible. However, I'm not promising anything. In fact, you can probably just take what I just said with a grain of salt and throw it out the window and watch it fly away. So let's get started. Oh, but before we get started, I talked about in the unboxing video how I was going to do the Hershey's chocolate bar, but you know I couldn't because Noah stole my idea. So I figured out, boom, chocolate milk. Oh yeah, how do you like me now? Anyway, I know, totally unnecessary. So let's get to the phone. First, hardware. Since I didn't do it in the unboxing video, I'll give you a basic run through of the buttons and everything and how I like them. On the front, send and end, which is also the power button, and then back or clear button, also the speaker button. These are okay, their play's kind of nice. The end button, I don't know if it's just me, but it does seem like it's kind of lower than these two, and it wasn't a really big problem. I did kind of have to get used to it. I couldn't just reach down and push it. I kind of had to use like this part of my finger and do it that way. Not a big deal. You know, you can get used to it. On the side, you have this is a camera button, music shortcut button, and then your screen lock and unlock. 3.5mm headphone jack. The port for the micro USB cable for charging and also syncing or transferring. Volume up down button, and then speaker button. These are all pretty nice. The only thing that kind of did bother me a little bit is that the camera button and the speaker button are exactly the same place on each side. So if you're holding it this way to do the camera, sometimes when I mean to push the camera button, it actually pushes the speaker button like that, so that did get irritating. That is one of the things that I really don't like about it. And then a lot of people talked about how it looked kind of cheap, but it really doesn't in person. I mean, it looks like a nice phone. The metallic finish there makes it look really nice. The back, you know, this looks pretty cool. I will say though, another thing that I really don't like about the phone is that you can see right here, it's starting to peel off. And that's something that's not supposed to peel off. It's just part of this like rubbery part. So that, I mean, I can't really recommend the phone because it looks really bad. And this is just from being in my purse and me using it. So, I mean, no matter how good a phone works, or no matter how good it looks when you first get it, if it starts wearing down like that after just a couple weeks, I mean, I don't know, it kind of got annoying. But what else? The screen is resistive. Like I said in the unboxing, it's not capacitive. Somebody asked what's the difference between resistive and capacitive. Basically, resistive is cheaper and capacitive is nicer and works better. It's what the iPhone uses, and a couple of HTC's new phones use capacitive screens. It's basically capacitive is better. It's better technology, better quality. It's going to work pretty much 100% of the time. A resistive screen, it's plastic. You can push it and, you know, it goes in and it works fine, but it's not as good as capacitive. However, that being said, it's not bad. I mean, going through menus, even though the screen is plastic, it's not really sticky. Your fingers don't get stuck on it too much. So let me see. So you know, you can scroll through pretty well. So the screen I'd say is nice. So that's basically hardware wise. Next, messaging. The keyboard is pretty good. After using it for, you know, using it several times, I did start to notice that sometimes it just didn't push the button that I wanted it to push, which is gonna happen. You know, it's not every virtual keyboard is perfect, especially with it being a resistive screen. But that being said, it's not bad. You know, it works fine. Sydney. The messaging interface itself is pretty nice, the way things are organized. Let me see. Menu. You kind of saw before when I was showing the screen, but it's organized by person. So if I had been texting several people, it would have each individual phone number or name if that contact was saved. And then once you go to that, it's organized by date. So here we have, this is today, and then you've got it organized by date. And then if you just select one, then you can flip through like this, sort of like cards, and you can go through. So it's organized pretty nicely, really easy to, you know, work around it, get organize your messages. So I thought that was pretty nice. The music player, obviously one of the big things, it's the chocolate. So chocolate milk, I know, okay. Yeah, one of the big things with the phone is the music players. I showed just a little demo when I did the unboxing of how the music player works. I'll show it again just so you can see it. And I said don't hate on Lady Gaga, so just stop it. So again, you know, it works well. It's equipped with Dolby Mobile, so the sound quality is really good whether you've got it on speakerphone or if you're using your headphones. And it does have a 3.5mm headphone jack. So the sound is really good. Again, I showed you guys this join the band feature where you've got the whole drum set and also the piano. So, and then also you can stop the music and do a solo if you want to. So that's pretty cool. A few other features that I didn't go over before are there's a join the band, but there's also this rhythmical beat, which means that if you turn it on while the music is playing, the phone will vibrate with the beat of the song. So I don't really know what the point of that feature is, but again, it's a music player phone, so they had to come up with whatever they could. That's the only excuse I can find, at least. Turn it off. You also have the option of visual effect, which is this in the background. It was on, so now that it's off, you can see it's just a plain background. So when you have it on, it's a cool little thing. You've got the equalizer. You can do it manually if you want to, or you can choose bass boost, treble boost, vocal boost, or classical. So a few customizing features when it comes to the music player, and then obviously you can do shuffle, repeat, any sort of thing like that. So I'd say it is a pretty good music player. It's got everything standard, and then you can play music and multitask, you know, using other features at the same time. So that's nice. Battery life. Battery was actually really good. Just having it on standby, not really doing anything with it, it lasted an exceptional amount of time. I think a couple of days, maybe 3 or 4 days, and then using it, it still lasted about 2 days. So that is pretty much it. The LG Chocolate Touch from Verizon. Like I said, it's now available for $79.99 after a mail-in rebate from Verizon. Thanks for watching. I'm Sydney, and I'll see you guys later.